Hey guys, and welcome back. This week is going to be short compared to the other ones that we've been doing. I got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and there's a lot of changes going on. And so I felt inspired to make this message, to share this message, but it ain't going to be no 15-minute, it ain't going to be no 20-minute thing. It's just going to be real simple and short. And what I wanted to say is that as you grow up, as you grow and you mature, whether that's personally or spiritually or financially, whatever way you cut it, there will be changes that come with it. You know, the first part of any good evolution or any good explosion of growth is first acknowledging that it is possible. And then the second part is start implementing the changes that are associated with this sense of growth or with this new direction or with this new empowerment or a relationship with either a person, yourself, or God, okay? And so just acknowledging it and just recognizing that there is more potential, that there is more space, that there is more to grow into or more to benefit from or more to bask in and enjoy. Just to acknowledge that that possibility exists is its own growth. Just to acknowledge that forgiveness is a possibility, that financial stability is a possibility, that spiritual harmony is a possibility, is its own process, is its own acknowledgement, is its own workings. It's difficult to acknowledge that there is a new truth or a new reality that is possible for you when so often we get trained and we get limited in what we believe is possible or what we feel is possible to believe in. So that's its own thing, and that's a huge deal in your own world to relate and realize that that is a reality. And then we come into the second space, which is now implementing the changes that come with believing that. So if you believe that you are loved by God or by another person, or if you believe that you're financially capable of being sufficient, or if you believe you can freely share your artwork or freely express your inner being. Once you believe that that is possible, you have the opportunity to start making choices and making changes which will deliver that outcome in a new freeing way. And what I wanted to hit with this video or this, wherever you're listening to this, in specifics, is that to create a new pattern of living isn't something that just happens. It is continuous conscious choices. It is continuous conscious involvement in the participation of your day-to-day life. It is continuously choosing new outlooks, new opportunities, and new expressions of yourself and what you now believe yourself capable of. So you are making new habits, you are making new pathways, you are making a new arena for yourself, which is now founded in and on these new ideas or these new beliefs that you hold. And that is trickier than just believing it. Though believing it is its own adventure, to put in the steps and the movements towards seeing it, towards manifesting it, towards creating it, those steps are trickier. And it takes 21 days to make one new habit. Let's cut it dry. Let's go science route. It takes 21 days for your brain to articulate, map out, and create a functioning circuit by which your new choice is now habitual. It is now integrated into your day-to-day. It takes 21 days of consistent, as best as you can, consistent cooperation and commitment to these new choices. And that's just with one idea. So when you have something that as big as I believe myself capable of being in a loving relationship, I find myself capable, I believe myself capable of forgiving this individual or pursuing this career or expressing these feelings or being comfortable in my relationship with God, I believe that is possible. And those things aren't as easy as I want to eat broccoli every day. It's not as easy as I want to stop smoking, or because these ideas are so big. To believe you're capable of having a healthy relationship will change your view of yourself, who you believe you are, what you believe you're capable of in all areas of your life, within your personal alone time, your relationships with others, your career pathways. all these areas are starting to change, and all of them require attention and focus and commitment to them. So this 21 days is a lot of work. It's a lot of work because you're choosing to create a new life. You're choosing to create a new perspective. You're choosing to create a new way in which you express and experience this world and yourself within this world. And so I just wanted to take a minute and say that when you find the inspiration, when you find the possibility, which is its own adventure, like we said, its own struggles, its own focus and work. It's its own work. And then when you come out with the conclusion of, oh my gosh, it is possible to change, it is possible to redirect, it is possible to implement and incorporate all of this newfound beauty and this newfound belief, just remember that now you get the process of changing it up. And things are going to change, and it's tricky. And to remember that just as you had difficulty perhaps relaying and finding the beauty and the newness of your own being, that translates into the world around you, where it may be difficult, it may be quiet, it may be that weird gap in between what you know and what you're going to experience, you know, the yesterday and tomorrow, and how today can just kind of be a weird little blank space. But just remember that it does take consistency. It is important to be consistent with what you believe and allow it to change and still evolve even further, which means that this whole process isn't a one and done. You know, you never really have the opportunity to see exactly who you are through God's eyes until perhaps you pass away from this physical form. But to continuously be working towards expressing that isn't a one and done. It's a continuous state of evolution. We are actively participating in the evolution of your life and thereby the lives around you. You are consciously contributing to the evolution and the growth of this whole experience. And so don't be disheartened when it gets tricky. Don't be disheartened when it does demand work. It does demand at least 21 days for one sliver of yourself. So just dig in and don't be discouraged when things seem tricky or when you slip back into your old stuff or what have you. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to take a minute and say that if it seems tiring, that's okay, and it's okay to rest. God took the seventh day, he rested, you know, and if we follow his example, we're more than entitled to take a break now and then. So but I just wanted to share that, and just wanted to share that I think it's crazy how things change. In a good way. Hard way sometimes, but overall, it's pretty amazing. So I'm going to leave you all with that. I love you very much, and that is the heart of the matter. And I feel like I need to throw that on the taglines of these now, but whatever. I love you guys very much, and I'll be back with you guys next week. All right.